Hey, this is Ian from EssentialTennis.com, and in today's video lesson, I'm going to show you one of my favorite ways to use targets to increase consistency on the baseline with both your forehand and your backhand. And the way that I have this set up today is great because you don't even need a hitting partner, you don't need a coach, you don't need a ball machine. All you need is a basket of tennis balls and really anything that you can use for a target. And that's the first thing I'm going to point out is exactly how I have these targets arranged. I've got two main target areas, one on the deuce corner, one on the ad corner, and this is specifically for singles. And I've got my central target. You'll see that there's one cone with a tennis ball on top of it in between each of those, or right in the middle of each of those general target areas. And that target is about 5 feet or so inside the sideline and about 6 or 7 feet inside the baseline. And really, when you go out and you practice with a partner or by yourself, you don't need to aim any closer to the lines than that to hit a great shot. That's really a whole nother topic in and of itself. But that's like my perfect target, right? If I can actually knock the ball off of that cone in the middle of the box, that's perfect. But I've also got a general target area. That's the box area. As I'm practicing my consistency and my accuracy, any shot that I hit that lands inside of that general target area is a successful shot. It doesn't have to be perfect in order to be a great shot. And it's just kind of a mindset thing that I find is very important for tennis players to really realize that and accept that I don't have to hit the line in order to hit a winning shot. Really, anything inside that target area, that kind of depth and that kind of width control, I'm hitting a good enough shot to work the points and give myself an advantage so that I can win points. I don't have to hit a perfect shot. Now, besides the specific target area and actually aiming for something, and I can't tell you how many hundreds of times that I've seen tennis players go out with a ball machine and not have a target, and they're just hitting balls. That's a waste of your time. Well, let me take that back. It's not always a waste of your time. If you're working on a specific technique change and you're not at all yet concerned about where the ball is going, then great. But the situations I'm talking about is where I know that this player is just hitting shots. There's no specific technical change they're trying to make. They're just out there hitting balls. And if you're just hitting balls, that's way, way too general. You need to be more specific. That's where the targets come into play. Now, the second and last thing that I'll suggest that will really make this worth your time is if you give yourself a specific goal. You could start off by, say, aiming cross court with your backhand and hitting 10 total shots that land inside my target area. And just use that as a warm-up. Then after you've hit 10 cross courts, then go 10 down the line and aim for that target area. Then move to your forehand side. Hit a total of 10 cross courts and a total of 10 down the line. Once you've completed that, go back to your backhand side again, go for that original target, and now make 5 in a row. And challenge yourself to keep going until you've made 5 in a row. If you hit one a little bit short or a little bit deep, go back to 0 again. And what this does is it not only sharpens your consistency and your accuracy, but it also makes you more match tough. It challenges you mentally as well, so that when you get to number 4, and we all have this thought in the back of our mind where we're like, oh no, the next one is where I win, right? We're worried about making that last shot when it's set point or game point or match point. And we get that forehand or backhand, it's sitting up, and we know if we make this shot, we win. Your ability to execute in those situations is very often the difference between winning and losing. So having that specific goal for that specific target will pay dividends for your practice time. And again, all you need is a basket of balls, a couple of targets. Shout out to Joe Dinifer at oncourtoffcourt.com who hooked me up with these targets. Not being paid to endorse their site at all. I just really appreciate, Joe, that you sent me the targets, so I wanted to use them in a quick YouTube video. If you're watching at home and you've enjoyed the tips that I've given you today, do me a favor and click like on YouTube. Also subscribe to my channel on YouTube so that you don't miss out on future lessons. With that, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions at all, leave those right down below. Take care and good luck with your tennis.